Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond.
This is an arrest, years in the making. Rapper Marquise Conway, known as YELLA BEEZY, charged with capital murder in connection to the shooting death of Melvin Noble, a rival artist who went by Mo3.
It's just a devastating loss for someone that had so much potential.
Eric Deep is a local hip-hop journalist and Mo3 fan who wrote this article in the Dallas Observer about the artist last year.
He had expert melodics and storytelling. He had ferocious rhymes. Everything about his music is that it was like, had a lot of pain and truth in it, you know?
The DA, I know that he worked.
Mo3 songs like Everybody Not Your Friend, especially poignant because the rappers were once friends. But charging documents accuse Conway of hiring Keiwan White to carry out the brutal murder on I-35 near Illinois Avenue in Dallas in November 2020.
For me, it's just like, it feels a little bittersweet, you know? Like on the one hand, you do appreciate there is some justice coming to his death. But on the other hand, it's like now you lose another big name like YELLA BEEZY.
Devin Maurice Brown also faces charges in Noble's murder.
They got me on the edge.
But Mo3 lives.
You can really just hear it at any rap show, right? If you're at like a rap show, I would guarantee like 8 times out of 10, the DJ is going to do a tribute to Mo3. They're going to just say like, long live 3.
In Dallas, I'm Dia Wall.
Here we go again with these rappers. I'ma just let Mr. Hassan talk about this. So YELLA BEEZY is now arrested for the alleged murder of Mo3. And these rappers, I mean, this is what's going down. Over a lady? Okay, let's get into it.
Shall we begin? Shall we begin? Y'all already know the rules. When you come in my house, take off your shoes. Let's violate that like button. This YELLA BEEZY video is one of the most requested videos that I've been getting lately. So we're gonna skip straight to the chase and get into it.
Y'all been knew the situation between YELLA BEEZY and Mo3. Mo3 got on the track and bragged about shooting YELLA BEEZY multiple times. Bragged about killing Trap Boy Freddie homeboys multiple times. So I understand his mom and friends want justice for him, but let's call a spade a spade. These was 2 street niggas beefing, amen? It all started when YELLA BEEZY got Roy Lee knocked off. Now why he did that, I don't know. Dude was a whole comedian, but allegedly YELLA BEEZY had enough of this man and got him killed. Mo3 was not having that shit because that was one of his best friends. One of his only friends in the music industry. One of his only friends in the city. So what did Mo3 do? Catch YELLA BEEZY at a strip club, chase him through every light imaginable, and shot the fuck out him on the highway. YELLA BEEZY, being way smarter than Mo3, came back and got Mo3 friend killed named Lil Bubba. The murder of Lil Bubba was publicized and shown all on TV because it was mafia style, so they knew then hits was being ordered in Dallas. After that, that put Mo3 back against the wall, and he had to show that he was out here gorilla status. So he started stepping on shit, robbing shit, shooting shit, bragging about it. 3 was a whole villain. Trap Boy and YELLA BEEZY could not take it, so as a result, they commenced murder, allegedly. They commenced it. So we saying long live 3, and that's on me. But the truth of the matter is we have 2 young black superstars who was very successful, had children, supported their family and friends. They were great black men for the community, but they chose violence and threw it all away. This is Dallas County. I do not understand why YELLA BEEZY or Mo3 thought they could get away with this shit, but they about to learn real fast, because Mo3 gonna get charged from the grave for all that bragging on them bodies he was doing. Y'all gonna see he wasn't no good guy.
Excuse me, lay it down on the cross, because it is over.
Now, I let him explain that because I don't really know all of the details of what these niggas was doing in the street where they from. But what I do know is that BEEZY is in jail because his hitman told. His hired help told. Now, BEEZY only had one job. He only had one job. That was to go on that jail house visiting floor. Every chance he got, that was to make sure that the nigga that did the hit stayed with commissary, made sure his family stayed right, and made sure he stayed with a female going to see him on that jail floor. I'm gonna tell you what the problem is, right? Because I've seen this 1,000 times over. I could even give you an example without. I know some dudes that somebody went down for a body for them. They wasn't sending no commissary. They sitting in jail watching Instagram, seeing dudes copping new cars and living their best life. When somebody goes to jail for you, all they have is time on their hand. And they sitting there miserable, trying to figure out any way to get out. Yella BEEZY, I can't promise you that if he was going to see that man in jail, that he wouldn't have told. But I can say 9 times out of 10, when you start letting a nigga in jail start feeling neglected, and you leave him for dead, he has nothing to lose. I'm sorry to inform y'all, but in today's time, niggas nobody cares about being called a snitch. On top of the fact that if you take it back to the beginning of the game, most of those kingpins told. You know why? Because it's not normal to sit in a cell and rot until you die. It's not normal. It's not normal. So when dudes be sitting up there glorifying streets, talking about who never ratted, the smartest dudes is the ones who rat and come home. Because dying in a cell is like being in a can, like sardines. And even in a can, after a certain amount of time, it preserves you. But at some point in some time, you're going to rot in that can. That's why when dudes be sitting up there trying to trick me out of my freedom, that nigga don't be coming outside. I've been outside my whole life. And not only have I been outside my whole life, I don't watch niggas around me go to jail and do 10 and 20 and 30 year bids and come back home and running back to the same streets that took them from their family. Heal up, wheel up, bring it back, come rewind. I've seen dudes do 10, 20, 30 years in jail and then come home and run back to the same streets that took them from their family. See, life is people, places, and things. I've never seen a nigga who was so tough. He was so tough that he couldn't get his TV turned off. I've never met him. The graveyard is filled with the illest killers. Some of the illest killers got killed. They got their TV turned off. Snot box rocked. Hit him in the head with the... When you go outside and you on my level in life, I know because some of y'all don't like to admit that I am a celebrity, whether you like it or not, and people recognize me all over the world. So when you going outside and you got your niggas around you, one traffic stop with an illegal gun, of course, niggas, how many years in jail? Just to go stand on the same street corners that you've been standing on most of your life? If the object is to make it out of the hood, Why do people taunt you to come back after you made it out? To see if you could slip up one more time and die? You're right. It is what it is. That's my take on this situation. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button.
Now, it was a lot in what he was saying in the beginning, right? But as you listen, did you listen to the end, though? Did you listen to what he said? He said they trick you to put you right back in the same position that you was digging up out of, and then you go right back and you lose your life, right? But then that's simple. The hard thing is, don't forget you got a number on your back just being in the music industry. The rappers, they're cursed, and you know why? Because Satan owns the music industry. So, you know, you have a number on your back. Just know that as a rapper.
Because they smile in your face. All the while they want to take your place. Them backstabbers. Nah.
That was an abrupt end. God bless you. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe for more content like this.